Hi everyone, Tami there. So I hope you guys are doing really well, and I'm doing good as well. So today I will be reviewing a fragrance from the House of Lattafa, and it's Qaeed Intense, as you guys can see. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the presentation. The presentation looks okay in my opinion. It's a leather kind of box. So it's a box that has a lid on it. So definitely when you're trying to open it, do open it from holding the bottom part and then try to slide out from the top, right? So here's the bottle. Oh, it's tightly fit. So tightly fitted in there. So definitely, yeah, it's pretty safe in here. So as you can see, the bottle looks okay in my opinion. It's nothing outstanding. It's a short cylindrical style bottle, right? Like similar to other Lattafa Qaeds that have been launched before. The Lattafa sticker is down there, and the logo of Lattafa is up here on the cap. And yeah, that's about it. The Qaeed Intense logo is definitely up over here. It's a 100 ml size, eau de parfum concentration. I mean, it says eau de parfum, but it is pretty strong in my opinion. So yeah, it's 100 ml. I'm not exactly sure if you could get this on a 50 ml. Probably not. So yeah, so let's see the sprayer, and let me give you the notes as well. So yeah, the spray it's okay. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice spray. Not pressurized though, but a good atomizer in my opinion. Sprays a lot of juice, as you guys can see. Um, yeah, it smells good too. It has a very nice amount of projection as well, as I'm going to talk about later on. So to start with, um, as you start, you're gonna get some citruses up top. Definitely there is presence of some citruses up top, as you guys if you guys have this, you guys would know that the moment you spray it, you're gonna get some citruses. You're gonna get some woodiness coming through it. And yeah, after like let's say 5 to 10 odd minutes, you're gonna get that powderiness coming through it. Now the iris, I mean, definitely it's a cheapie, so don't expect like natural iris over here. Definitely it's a synthetic iris accord. So the iris that, or the powderiness that comes across, it's not like a powderiness like Dior Intense or Valentino Uomo Intense. It's not that intensely powdery, or even Dior Parfum. It's not that intensely powdery. It's similar to what Prada would do, or it's similar to what Givenchy would do, and it's a very close resemblance to Givenchy Reserve Privé, Gentleman Reserve Privé. Yeah, it is a very close clone, or you could say an impression of it, and Lattafa has done a pretty good job in doing so. So as you progress to the fragrance, definitely you're gonna get some woodiness, some amberiness popping out at the dry down. The powdery notes getting a bit faint. The powdery notes mainly stay strong, or is mainly more prevalent in the mid notes, right? And as it goes down, more woodiness comes out, but the powderiness stays. It stays till the end. It's just that it dies down a bit. Yeah, and the powderiness over here, it's more of, it gives more of like a buttery kind of feel. It makes the fragrance smooth. It's not like, as I said, it's not like Dior powder. It's not like Valentino Uomo Intense type of powder that is like straight up powder. No, it's not like that. So yeah, it's something that Prada would do, or something that, as I said, Givenchy would do. So yeah, it's pretty nice. So let's look up the notes from Fragrantica. Uh, so the top notes, you're gonna get white honey, tobacco, and cinnamon. Yeah, get none of that. Honestly, none of that. Just citruses. Just some citruses immediately when you spray, and you're gonna get hit with some woodiness, in my opinion. Citruses, and with some woodiness, with some amber. coming from the base. That's the opening. Yeah, no white honey, no tobacco, no cinnamon, no. Vanilla, honestly, when you're trying to make an iris accord, you have to use like tonka bean, vanilla, some kind of combination to get that iris accord. If you're not using like natural like iris, so definitely there is some vanilla over here. That's for damn sure. And yeah, uh, cacao, cacao not too much honestly. It doesn't give overly chocolatey kind of feel. It's more of a like a nuttiness kind of a feel that you get from like chestnut, I would say. Patchouli, yes, definitely there's some woodiness and earthiness as I just mentioned. So yeah, so you can take slightly on the patchouli. Myrrh, no, no myrrh, no. It doesn't have any incensey qualities, no. Amber, yes. Styrax does give like a woody kind of structure at the base. So it might have Styrax, I'm not exactly sure. And French Labdanum, probably it might contain French Labdanum because Labdanum also tends to have a very woody kind of a scent profile. So yeah, I mean, a lot of notes here does match, and then a lot of notes on the other hand that does not match. So yeah, so let me just go to the Reserve Privé notes, and I'm just gonna give you an idea of like what you're gonna get actually, right, to your nose. So Reserve Privé has Bergamot top, as I just said. Like you're gonna get some citruses. The moment you're gonna spray it, you're gonna get some citruses, some slight. And then you have Iris and Chestnut. Yes, Iris at the mid, and I just said like you're gonna get the Iris the most in this fragrance, especially through the mid. And when it dries down, the powderiness or the Iris, it just dials down a bit, right? Whiskey, no, I don't get the whiskey too much, honestly. Yeah, no, not too much whiskey to be honest. Woodsy notes, yeah, and amber for sure. So it's the notes of Qaeed Intense are more similar to Givenchy Reserve Privé's note rather than the notes listed for the Qaeed Intense itself, right? So yeah, I mean, it's a damn good fragrance for sure. And yeah, I tested it out a couple of times. So I went with 10 sprays on my clothes and a few on my skin. On skin, it did last about, I would say, on the safe side, 6 to 7 hours, given that the conditions were a bit, let's say, on the cooler side. Don't expect to get like super performance in the hot weathers. So definitely it's a fragrance for the winter, for let's say early spring, late fall, or even like if you are working in an AC environmental condition, somewhere in that range where like temperature settings are a bit colder, like let's say under 28 degrees Celsius or let's say under 25 degrees Celsius, right? It's gonna perform the best. So on skin, you can expect 6 to 7 hours, right? On clothes, it did last me about like 17 to 18 hours, but let's say after like I would say 5 to 6 hours, it did become like pretty close to the skin, right? But overall, the projection is really solid. Like I got like 2.5 hours of good projection. For the first hour, it was projecting like actually it was projecting really good, and then the next hour and a half it did project but moderately. So in terms of projection, definitely happy with this. There's nothing to complain about considering it's just like a cheapie. Like you're gonna get this under $30. It's in some cases probably 35-ish depending on where you live. But if you live on a colder climate, I would say in a colder country like Northern Europe or something like that, expect to get like beastly performance from it if you even like spray 10 sprays or 12 sprays like I do. Yeah, so definitely you can check this one out. This is a good like very good, I would say, a clone, or you could say a copy, whatever it is, of Givenchy Reserve Privé. Not exactly a one-to-one because it does have like some notes or some of the smell, like it has a bit of a difference, you could say, right? The whiskey is not that prominent over here, so and obviously I don't think that's a huge deal, to be honest, because the overall scent profile is captured in this one, so you can expect good performance from it, and you can expect to get compliments from it as well, because in the air this does smell almost exactly like Reserve Privé. So in the air, like when people smell it, they're not gonna like distinguish like what you are wearing, right? So definitely yes, you can check this one out. This is a pretty damn good release from Lattafa, and it does say intense. So so honestly, in my opinion, I feel that it's kind of intense as well, considering like the performance, right? And yeah, definitely it's something to check out, honestly. So yeah, that was a review from my end. Definitely do check it out, because it's definitely a cheapie and it won't burn your pocket. So why not? Like, get a powdery fragrance which is like really good, really versatile. You can wear it to the office, you can wear it to your, like, let's say even classrooms, um, to the gym, probably not, to weddings, to parties. I mean, like, it's versatile, but in a colder setting. That's the draw. You can't expect this to perform on a hot setting, right? Because this is a colder fragrance. The notes listed are for colder fragrances. So yeah, so as I said, it's a good one, and my assessment of this, I would give this a solid 9 out of 10. Honestly, considering the price, considering the performance, the smell, yes, it's similar to Reserve Privé, but I'm considering performance and price mostly. So if you want a good performing winter fragrance, do check it out. As I said, damn good one, damn good one. So this was my review of Lattafa Qaeed Intense. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you on the next one. Bye bye guys, take care.